The Big Four, Agatha Christie. Introduction. Published in 1927, The Big Four is one of Agatha Christie's most unique Hercule Poirot novels, blending classic detective mystery with international espionage and thriller elements. While Poirot is typically known for solving intricate murders in confined settings, this novel expands his adventures into a global conspiracy involving a secretive and powerful criminal organization known as the Big Four. This novel presents Poirot and his loyal friend, Captain Arthur Hastings, as they navigate a dangerous game of espionage, assassinations, coded messages, and unexpected betrayals. Unlike other Christie mysteries that focus on a singular crime, The Big Four unfolds as a series of interconnected cases, all tied to the shadowy and ominous titular group. Plot summary: Hastings' return and Poirot's cryptic message. The story begins with Captain Hastings returning from Argentina to London, eager to reunite with his old friend, Hercule Poirot. However, upon arriving at Poirot's flat, he is shocked to find Poirot packing for an urgent departure. Poirot is cryptically vague about his reasons, only hinting that he is onto something of the utmost importance. Before they can discuss further, an unexpected visitor, a dying man, arrives at Poirot's door. The man, covered in dust and severely injured, manages to mutter a cryptic phrase before collapsing. The Big Four. Poirot and Hastings are immediately intrigued. Poirot quickly deduces that this is no random incident. It is a warning or a clue to something far larger than a typical murder case. As they investigate, they learn that the Big Four is a secret and extremely powerful criminal organization, whose members are shrouded in mystery and feared worldwide. Who are the Big Four? Through careful detective work and dangerous encounters, Poirot and Hastings uncover the identities and roles of the Big Four. Number 1. A Chinese mastermind known as Li Chongyan, a shadowy figure who operates behind the scenes, orchestrating worldwide chaos through politics and economic control. Number 2. A mysterious American businessman, expert in finance and industrial power, who funds the organization. Number 3. A ruthless Frenchwoman, Madame Olivier, a brilliant scientist who provides the group with cutting-edge technology, including chemical and biological weapons. Number 4. The most elusive member, the Destroyer, a master of disguise and deception, responsible for carrying out assassinations and sabotage missions. The organization's goal is nothing short of world domination, and they operate through subterfuge, murder, and manipulation, eliminating anyone who stands in their way. A series of deadly clues. As Poirot and Hastings dig deeper, they begin to see that the Big Four's influence extends everywhere. What at first appears to be a scattered set of events, missing scientists, unexplained deaths, sabotaged infrastructure, turns out to be a carefully orchestrated web of destruction. Several key moments define their investigation. The disappearance of key scientists. Poirot notices that brilliant scientists and inventors have gone missing under mysterious circumstances, all of whom were working on new technologies that could shift the balance of power. The murder of a chess grandmaster, a famous chess player known for his incredible strategic mind, is found dead in his home, his last game seemingly a clue left for Poirot. A sinister asylum. Poirot and Hastings uncover a secret psychiatric facility where opponents of the Big Four are imprisoned or brainwashed. Hastings as the target. At one point, Hastings is lured into a trap, barely escaping with his life. Poirot begins to suspect that the Big Four may be watching their every move. Poirot versus the Master of Disguise. One of the most thrilling aspects of the novel is Poirot's battle of wits with Number 4, the Destroyer. This shadowy figure is a master of disguise, able to impersonate anyone to get close to his victims. Several times throughout the novel, Poirot believes he has cornered Number 4, only for the villain to escape at the last moment. At one particularly tense moment, Poirot is seemingly killed, leaving Hastings to believe that the great detective has finally been outmatched. However, as always, Poirot's intellect proves to be his greatest weapon, and he refuses to be outmaneuvered. Poirot's strategy: outsmarting a global organization. Rather than confronting the Big Four head-on, which would be suicide, Poirot chooses to dismantle them piece by piece. He tricks members of the organization into revealing key information. He uses false information to lure them into traps. He stages elaborate deceptions to make the Big Four believe he is one step behind, when in reality, he is 2 steps ahead. As the novel progresses, the tension mounts. Poirot and Hastings must race against time to expose the Big Four before they can execute their grand plan. Main themes: 1. The power of global conspiracies. Unlike typical Agatha Christie mysteries, which focus on personal motives, the Big Four explores global power struggles and the fear of an unseen organization pulling the strings behind world events. 2. Poirot's intellect versus physical power. Poirot is not a fighter. He is a thinker, and this novel showcases how his intelligence is his ultimate weapon. Even when outmatched in strength or resources, he proves that a keen mind can overcome even the most powerful adversaries. 3. The duality of Hastings and Poirot. Captain Hastings provides a grounded, emotional counterbalance to Poirot's methodical logic. He represents the everyman, reacting as the reader might when faced with overwhelming odds. 4. The mastery of deception. Both Poirot and the Big Four rely on deception, disguise, and psychological warfare. The novel constantly asks, who is really in control? Legacy of the Big Four. Although not as famous as Murder on the Orient Express or the ABC Murders, the Big Four remains one of Poirot's most unusual and action-packed adventures. It has been adapted for TV as part of Agatha Christie's Poirot series starring David Suchet. The book's themes of secret organizations, global conspiracies, and espionage make it feel surprisingly modern. Poirot's clash with an entire criminal empire is a rare sight in Christie's work, making this novel a standout thriller in the detective genre. Final thoughts. The Big Four is a gripping blend of mystery, espionage, and psychological warfare, showing Hercule Poirot at his most cunning and resourceful. For fans of classic detective fiction and high-stakes thrillers, this novel is a must-read. Do Poirot and Hastings succeed in bringing down the Big Four? That's for you to discover.